What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Joey again, Vegas D-Tech. How you guys doing? It's been a minute, but I got a real good one for you today, man. It's kind of like been a long time that I wanted to express some of these concerns, and the topic of this tech talk is called "What I Hate the Most About Park Metal Detecting." Yeah, that's right. Although I enjoy the hobby, I don't necessarily enjoy everything that comes with it, especially in detecting public parks. Yeah. Let me go ahead and just start this list with you here, because I got it all. You're gonna laugh at a lot of this stuff. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. But anyways, number one, the number one thing that I hate the most about being at a public park is being mistaken for maintenance. Yeah. Being mistaken for maintenance. Now, how does this happen? Well, how this happens is that I had a guy roll up to me the other day, and he said that we are doing a lousy job out here cleaning up the dog crap. He just stepped in it, and he's pissed at me, and he wants me to get over there and get somebody out to start cleaning up this area in the doggy park area. And he says that the doggy park is filled with dog crap, and that he wants me to get out there and clean it up right away. Sadly, I had to tell him, sir, I am not maintenance. I may look the part, but yeah, I'm not maintenance, guys. You're going to have to go up here to the top of the hill and speak to the guy over there that has the golf carts and explain to him your problem, and I'm sure he'll gladly come out there, assist you, or give you the middle finger. Okay. Number two, being mistaken for pest control. Yes, I've been mistaken for pest control a couple of times. I just recently the other day, I was out at Horizon, and a lady came up to me and said, "What are you doing there?" And I was like, "I don't know. What do you think I'm doing there?" She says, "Well, I don't appreciate it, sir. My dog doesn't like it. He has allergies, and he does not like what you're spraying on the ground." Yes, spraying on the ground. I'm like, ma'am, what exactly am I spraying on the ground? First of all, I don't even have a sprayer. And I pick up my detector and I show it to her. It's a metal detector, and she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that you were pest control and you were spraying the ground for bugs and scorpions and stuff like that." I'm like, "No, ma'am. I'm just a metal detectorist. I have nothing to do with maintenance." Yeah. So being mistaken for pest control. Number three, teenagers. You would think that teenagers, for the most part, wouldn't mess with people at the park, but that's just absolutely not true. They love to. They are routinely always run up to me if they hear the metal detector beep, and when my metal detector beeps, that's why I generally like to go out there with headphones. I don't necessarily want people to hear the detector making all this noise. Now, if I'm doing a recording where I'm recording and I'm bringing you guys along with me, it's obvious that I can't metal detect with headphones, because part of the whole experience of metal detecting, at least for the viewer, is that you guys want to hear the tone, you want to see the BDI, and then thirdly, what the hell is it? We don't have to spend 5, 6, 7 minutes watching me extract this thing out of the hole and just wasting a bunch of time. Just, dude, what's the tone, what's the BDI, and what the hell is it? So let's get on to the next target, right? Well, when teenagers see that, they generally like to run over to you and start asking you, "Did you find something good? What is it, man? What did you find? What did you find?" And 9 times out of 10, it's just trash. And then they just look at you like, "Oh, dude, what a loser." And then they go about their way. But I just noticed that wherever they are, they're playing basketball, throwing a football frisbee. Whenever they see me go back to the ground again, they're yelling from across the field, "Dude, what'd you find? Did you find something good?" And I always just wave them off. "Nah, man, nah, I didn't find nothing. Nothing, dude. Just wasting my time. I'm just a weird guy at the park, wasting my time looking for trash." Yeah. Teens. All right. And then the next one related to teens are like 6-year-old kids, 5-year-old, 6-year-old kids. Now, I don't mind kids, man. It's a public park. You know what I mean? I mean, they're inquisitive. I mean, especially if I haven't found nothing yet. I don't mind talking to them, showing my detector and showing them this and that. But the problem is the parents, dude. They just leave the kids with you like you become their babysitter. Yeah, man. I mean, you become their babysitter, where now they're just wanting to assist you. They're just like, can I hold that digger? Can I hold your pinpointer? Can I help? Can I help you? And then you're just like, my God, dude, this is getting annoying now, man. I'm like, where are the parents? I'm supposed to be the weird guy at the park, bro. You're not supposed to let your kids around me. You don't know me. You don't know me. Now, I generally don't fit the stereotype of a weirdo at the park. You know what I mean? I try not to dress crazy. I just try to look like a normal person. Just smile and be the nice guy, you know? But nevertheless, you just don't know, man. You're at a public park, right? You know, I mean, come on, guys. Watch your kids, dude. Don't just leave your kids with weirdos, you know, while you're messing with your girlfriend, kissing her over there by the swings. I don't know. So the next thing that are just a big pain in the butt are Karens, man. Karens. Yeah, dude. Karens are these ladies that, for the most part, they just wait and they watch you. And they just walk up to you and they ask you what you're doing. You know, and I'm like, well, what am I doing? She goes, well, what are you doing? And I'm just like saying, I'm just metal detecting. What are you doing? Well, I'm watching you make holes in the ground, right? And then God forbid you'll have Karen's husband do the same thing. Like, he starts jogging around the park, and then for whatever reason, he's got to stop and stare at you and just wait. And this happened to me on video that I even had a video back there called Park Police, where the dude just waited for me to extract something out of the plug, and he actually sees me filming, and I'm narrating, you know, as I'm trying to extract this target, and he's questioning me on camera, what am I doing down there? And I'm just like, I just pointed to him and I just said, wait. And then he walks over to me, he goes, hey man, what about that divot that you just made over there? And I was like, divot? What divot, man? I'm like, this is not a golf course. I said, for your information, it's called a plug. I happen to know what I'm doing, and I'm not doing any kind of damage to the park. As a matter of fact, here's my bag, and take a look at the amount of sharp objects and trash that I've extracted and I'm removing from here. So I'm doing the park justice. I'm taking care of this park. And then the guy then all of a sudden feels stupid, and then he turns it around with like, well, there's a lot of sprinklers out here and plumbing and piping and valves, and you could be doing damage to the park. You know, and you're just looking at this guy like, what a dumb ass. You know, you don't think I know the difference between a sprinkler? What do you think I'm out here with, a pick and shovel just banging away at the ground? You know what I mean? So you got to deal with that. A lot of the times, man, I try to be very stealthy when I'm doing extractions. It's like, okay, I notice that the guys are sitting over there at the park. I mean, at the bench, and they're staring at me, right? So when I hit a signal and I want to pull it out, I tend to turn my body away. You know, like I turn my back towards them, and then I go to the ground to where they can't see me actually do the dig motion. Because it doesn't seem like they have a problem until they actually see me pull the dig tool out and start going at the ground with it. Then they start looking and start, now they want to walk over there and, you know, ask you a bunch of questions. So I try to turn my back and do it really stealthily, get up and go. And it's just kind of ridiculous. And a lot of guys ask me, they go, dude, why don't you just go to the older parts of town and go to those parks where the people generally don't care? And there's a very good answer for that. Now, the older parks, I've been to them a couple of times because I really thought the same thing. You know, the park has been here for a long time. There's probably going to be a lot of good finds out there. The only problem with those old parks is that they're older neighborhoods, and it's not too safe. You know, the characters over there aren't too savory. Yeah, to say the least. There's lots of gangbangers in those old neighborhoods, man, or just, you know, the shady type characters that are just hanging out over there by the picnic tables, and they're staring at you. They're staring at you because they've never seen anybody like you, and they know that you're not from that neighborhood. You know what I mean? I mean, they just know. How many guys go out there with a metal detector looking all over the parks and stuff? And, you know, there's certain areas of the park that you're like, I shouldn't be over there because they could rob me over here. You know what I mean? And rob me, mug me, take my wallet, my detector. And then if I put up any kind of a fight, you know what, could probably get shot and left over there. So it's like, it's not even worth it for me to go to those parks. And I just don't even have the motivation or desire to go over there. So I end up staying in upper middle class parks, which, you know, that's the neighborhood that I live in. And when I say upper middle class, I just mean for the most part, the people that live around here have careers. You know, they work for the state or the city, or, you know, they've got a decent job down in the strip, bartender, you know, servers or whatever like that. And I generally feel more safer in my area digging around and detecting the parks that I'm at, because for the most part, the police tend to patrol that area very well, and they don't let, you know, craziness jump off. But yeah, man, you know, I don't know, man. My question is for you guys is, do you have a bunch of craziness go down when you guys detect? I know a lot of you guys that do field detecting, you don't have this type of issue, because, you know, out in the field, man, you get a permission, you're out there all by yourself alone, and you don't have to deal with a whole bunch of people watching you, walking up to you and asking a bunch of questions and so forth. But yeah, man, you know, I'm very interested in hearing your guys' stories about, you know, the areas that you detect. What is it that you see out there? Are you inundated with the type of issues that I've just mentioned to you? You know, and if you are, you know, it'd be funny to hear those stories. So guys, I think I'll leave this video at that. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments down below. And you know, if you like what you heard, please feel free to like and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out, give it an upload, and I'll catch you on the next video. Later.